Hi guys, I'm Maria and welcome to my kitchen. If this is your first time in my kitchen, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll never miss another invite. In today's video, we are going to be making lasagna. And I feel like a lot of people think that it's hard to make a good layer, flavorful lasagna, but it's easier than what you guys think. These are all the ingredients that I'm going to be using, and if you are following this recipe, I will recommend you using the same ingredients. That way you'll have the same outcome. And remember, it's your lasagna, your food, so adjust according to your taste. The first thing I'm going to be doing is seasoning my ground beef. And I do that, and it's so easy to do the same thing. I use some of my green seasoning and lime to season it. And I use 1 cube of Maggi also to season it. And that's basically it. Like, it's literally that simple. 3 items: green seasoning, lime, and 1 cube of Maggi. This is the part I feel like is really important. It's mixing it and to ensure that every single piece is coated with that seasoning, because nothing tastes nastier than unseasoned meat in a lasagna, because the meat makes the lasagna, like it gives the flavor. That is your base for the lasagna. So you want to make sure that your meat is well seasoned and well coated with the seasoning, the type of seasoning that you are using. I usually let this sit overnight, but I was being lazy, don't tell nobody. So I did that in the morning and let it sit for around 2 hours. So now I'm just cutting out some bell peppers to add to my lasagna. Okay, do not use frozen one, because frozen ones tend to release water, and you want to use as many fresh ingredients as possible in your lasagna. This is another step that you need to literally go through. It's when your lasagna is in the pan, it's like you are fighting for your life. It's you against the ground beef. You want to match this ground beef to the crumbs. We do not want any type of lumps or anything. We want it to be as thin, as smooth. We do not want any clumps. We want our ground beef to be very, very smooth. So now we are letting it simmer. Again, make sure you taste your meat. If anything is missing, add it in. You saw I just added another cube of Maggi, and I added some fresh garlic. Keep it together, guys. Fresh ingredients will make a difference, especially in lasagna. So now everything is well coated and mixing. Another thing I see people do, they let their meat dry out, then add their tomato sauce. Do not do that. because once the meat is dry out and you add the tomato sauce, you basically give the tomato sauce no chance of having any flavor. You want to add that tomato sauce while the meat is releasing all the juices, so the tomato sauce and the juice can meet each other. Can you imagine? Hi tomato sauce, hi juice. Anyways, enough talking. Now let's move to the bechamel sauce. Okay, so it was a little butter, what did I add? Flour, and then heavy cream. I also added my fondant. I also added some ricotta cheese, some fresh black pepper, some salt, and some Parmesan cheese. So my lasagna, my meat sauce, I let it simmer for around 30 minutes on low. Just let it simmer, just the meat sauce and the tomato sauce get into each other. Okay. Forgive me guys for this angle. I did not realize that my camera just, I don't know, it just went upside down. It just went upside down. I'm using no boiled lasagna, so that's why you didn't see me boil anything. But if you are using boiled lasagna that needs to be boiled, please make sure that you boil them in a little water and salt, so that way everything can be ready. Right now, I'm just going in by layering everything. I put a little meat sauce on the bottom. This is very crucial because you don't want your pasta to be in the bottom. You want your pasta to have a layer, so that way it can be flavorful also. So we do meat sauce, then we going in with this bechamel sauce. I will make another video how to make my bechamel sauce because it is delicious, like amazing. And then I am going to add some mozzarella cheese. That's my favorite cheese. I think that might be like the only cheese I eat. I love mozzarella cheese. Well, not really, but yes. And when it came out the oven, this one was for somebody, so I couldn't take none. I couldn't have none, but